It's not so much the goal that matters, it's who you become on the journey towards your goals, or something like that. Hi everyone, my name is Mutali, and welcome back to my 30 days of radical change challenge, where I realized that I was stuck in a loop of setting the same goals every single year, not seeing any results. So this is my journey to real lasting change. So today what I did was I looked at my goals, and remember last time I said, okay, so you've written down your goals, write them as if you're writing them at the end of the year. So it's the end of 2026. I've had the best year of my life. These are the things that I accomplished. Today we are taking it one step further, baby. So what we're going to do is we're going to now go into identity. Okay, so you write your goals. I have 26, you might have 5, you might have 10, you might even have 1. You go to that goal, you write it down in an identity format. So one example would be if you wrote, I have a strong, healthy, toned body with a flat tummy. That is actually one of mine. Then I went and wrote, I have a strong, healthy, toned body with a flat tummy. Been trying to get that fupa, but it's been very, very stubborn this year. Anyway, so that was number 2, right? The second layer. The third layer becomes, I am a woman who has built a strong and healthy, toned body with a flat tummy. If you want to add a little bit of extra sauce like I did, I wrote, I maintain it with consistency, discipline, and self-respect. So it talks to identity and the kind of person I'm trying to become in order to achieve those goals. So I look at these either at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. So I look at the one that talks about it's the end of the year, in the mornings usually, and then I look at this one in the evenings. And in the evenings, I'm asking myself, what are some of the things that I have done today that has solidified the fact that I am this woman? Okay, because actions speak louder than words. If I can do just one small thing, let's go back to the first example. If I'm saying that I'm a woman who has built a strong, healthy, toned body with a flat tummy, what did I do today? I went for a walk, okay? All right. So that's what I was doing last week. I went for a walk. This week I'm asking myself, okay, but I'm also saying toned. What are some of the things I can do? It doesn't even have to be long, even if it's 10 minutes. What are some of the things I can do that is making me this kind of a person? If I'm saying that my space is beautiful, calm, what is something that I can do today? Maybe I can clean this space. Maybe I can add this light. So it really gets you thinking, and then it also sort of inspires or motivates you to act towards becoming that person. And sometimes you might not be able to do something like practical, like you can't buy a new light, you can't change your room around, but maybe you can do a bit of research. Maybe if you want to travel more, you can go and see, okay, where do I want to travel to? And okay, I know I have 26, so it's a lot. I might not be able to do all 26 at the same time. And it is a 30-day radical change challenge. I'm not trying to do everything, right? What I'm trying to do is to really change my mind, change my thinking, change the direction that I was going towards, and changing the identity I was being. And then things are kind of going to fall into place. I'm being very cognizant as well to not overwhelm myself. So that's why in week 1, I was really just concentrating on that keystone habit, just getting that right. And I feel like we're good, we're on track. I'm okay with that now, and we can move on to the next thing. So that's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Go look at your list, go see how you can really just write those goals in a manner that is more identity based, so that you keep that person that you are becoming top of mind, and it'll be easier for you to remember who you are becoming. Thanks again for coming to the Becoming Corner. See you tomorrow.